Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on Curse Worlds TV Season 2. My name is Alex and I will be hosting this as always. By the way, this is the first episode that is not like pre-recorded half year ago, so I can finally say once and for all, I'm not fucking Rifty. I saw those comments all the time, so you can call me impostor, low budget Rifty, no budget Rifty, I don't care, as you can see. So without further ado, let's get started. By the way, I was banned for a week for the last episode, so I have to be a little bit more conscious about what I upload. So finger crossed that I will not be banned again, at least not in the next 3 months. So without further ado, let's get started. And by the way, some editing you might get maybe in Season 3. Let's go with video number 1. Oh, fuck. Well, let's say mission successful. Only haters will say that he missed the point a bit. Let's go. Video number 2.
Did this creator just update chess? King that collapses into a sword that you can give to your opponent when you lose, a catapulting rook that can yeet pawns, bishop that can actually shoot, a pawn that transforms into a queen, what else would you pick? And apparently a Trojan horse that hides pawns. These are 3D printed pieces by designer Pygmalioneer, and people are torn. Die-hard chess fans are saying it's totally inappropriate, while others love it. Redesigning something as established as chess makes a lot of people uncomfortable, but some think this creative disruption is always welcome. What do you think?
It's hard to swallow, I know, but I hate chess. I know how to play chess, but I hate this game. Like, you have like thousands of board games, different one, but all those people always choose chess, for example, right? This game has no patch, no updates since, I don't know, the 1st century, something like this, I don't know. So I'm very into such changes because this chess game needs some updates, some new templates, some new rules, something like this. So going this creative way seems like a good idea. I hate this game, really. You know, you have thousands of games and you choose chess instead. I don't understand, and I guess I never will. I know this is some intellectual game, etc. So I guess that there are a lot of people who play chess just to, you know, look smart. That's it. It's like listening to classic music. Even if you hate it, you're still listening to just feel like you are a better person than others. That's it. That's it. Next video. Fuck. Whoa! He had some serious sins.
And not just the men, but the women.
How many illegals do you want?
And the children, too. Every single one of them. And not just the men.
You know, I live in Poland, so it's quite safe, but Norway, etc. This place looks different right now than it was. Gaming laptops lets you play anywhere, so portable. Gaming laptops when you unplug the charger for 5 seconds.
What kind of place
Like,
is this?
gaming PCs are the biggest piece of shit that humanity have created. Honestly. Like, you pay like the same amount cash, like for a stationary PC, but the battery will stay for next one. Next one. It's against the law to record the people behind the red window in Amsterdam, bro. Who fucking cares? Sometimes memes just make themselves. Is that a dream or a nightmare? That's a valid point. Next one.
Let's talk
I'm a big Death Note fan, so I have to include this.
about the Light Yagami that challenged the king of the Shinigami realm. In this alternate Death Note ending, Light Yagami never lost.
The original ending of Death Note, spoilers in 3, 2, 1. It's fucking garbage. This is a retcon because Light should win this, and just for plot, he lost. That's it.
In fact, he aged to be 70 years old and willingly told Ryuk to kill him because he was tired of killing. Now let's get to it. After Light makes his request, Ryuk says this is really the end of our fun, and Light confirms that he wants to die. So now we skip forward to a younger Light Yagami waking up in the Shinigami realm. Light's in shock since he's not familiar with the Shinigami realm and he can't recall how he died. Ryuk welcomes Light to the Shinigami realm and Light quotes what Ryuk told him when they first met. You better not dream of going to heaven or hell if you use this Death Note. So Light asks Ryuk what will happen to me and Ryuk says don't rush it, it's gonna start in no time. Light says start, what do you mean start? Next thing we know, one of Light's victims' names pops up with the cause of death and that's how Light dies from a heart attack. Light wakes back up after his death and he says what's going on? But before he can catch his breath, another victim's name pops up with the cause of death. Next thing we know, Light got killed by a truck, but now he's starting to catch on. Ryuk explains to him that whoever he's killed throughout the years, he's gonna end up suffering their same pain. So if Light ended up killing 10,000 people, he's gonna end up suffering 10,000 deaths. Ryuk says, what boy, you thought life was gonna be easy in this realm and you're just gonna become a Shinigami?
This one is strange because this was not noted in the Death Note, I guess.
The causes of death are starting to get violent now, and Light says, what is this voice that I'm hearing in my head? It doesn't sound familiar. Ryuk explains it's the Shinigami King, saying his Death Note's the only one that can kill the same human over and over again. Light starts to freak out and he's begging Ryuk to save him, saying he doesn't want to keep dying. Ryuk just smiles in his face and says sorry bud, and oh, by the way, after all these deaths conclude, you're just gonna disappear and vanish. Oh, now Light's tweaking. He's having one of his moments where he's laughing hysterically, so he has a plan. Light asks Ryuk, so as long as I keep experiencing these deaths, I will continue to exist, right? Ryuk confirms and Light says bet, that's more than enough time. We learned that throughout Light's 70 years of life and being Kira, he had killed over 120,000 people. Ryuk asks Light, what are you plotting? And Light says he's gonna find the Shinigami King and make a deal with him. Light's strategy is to lend the Shinigami King his intelligence so they could rebuild the rotten Shinigami world. Ryuk says he doesn't think old man Shinigami will be into that. And Light says, bro, did you forget who I am? I'm a master manipulator. Light says now it's human versus Shinigami, a battle for the summit. Light says, I was once the god of the human world. If need be, I will kill the Shinigami King and become the ruler of this realm. Ryuk says, that's my boy, you really are the greatest. Now they're getting started on their mission to take over the Shinigami realm. I got another Death Note story for y'all about how
I don't want another Death Note story. I want this continuation. I want to see Light Yagami if in the After Realms, and I need this continuation. I hate open endings. Open endings, this is the biggest piece of shit that humanity have created, next to this one mentioned before. Next one.
Under Life's Matter protests take over the seed. The overworld is in chaos after a tragic Enderman death during a routine deportation operation. The Enderman's final words, I can't teleport,
Minecraft community
have sparked outrage, fueling massive ELM protests across the overworld and the End. In an interview with NBC News, a pro-Enderman activist stated,
Endermen are mobs just like us, and lived among us for years. It is unfair to treat them differently, based on what they look like.
However, opposition remains fierce. Anti-Enderman groups continue to push for mass deportations, arguing that Endermen steal blocks, refuse to trade, and pose a threat to overworld stability. With tensions rising and clashes between activists and authorities escalating, many fear that the overworld is on the brink of its biggest civil conflict yet.
Create AI voices using MusicFi.
Ender Life's Matter.
Awesome. The creativity of the Minecraft community. Low minding. Next video. Any Star Wars fans?
tell me that
And what the fuck we have in Europe? In Europe, we have these battles.
wasn't amazing. Hey, Blue. How are you doing? How do you like your new physics engine? You like it, huh? Yeah, I bet.
I need this.
I know. Tactile feedback, rigid body, soft body simulation, super real time. Can you imagine just now what you were looking at is complete real time simulation? This is
Or
how
like
we're going to train
Wall-E.
robots in the future. Just so you know, Blue has 2 computers, 2 NVIDIA computers inside. Look how smart you are. Yes, you're smart. Okay. All right. Hey, Blue, listen. How about let's take him home? Let's finish this keynote.
Away.
It's lunchtime. Are you ready? Let's finish it up. We have another announcement. You're good. You're good. Just stand right here. Stand right here. Stand right here. All right, good. Right there. That's good. All right, stand.
Looks like AI. It's CGI, for example. Next one.
Nepal, our mother, this country gave us birth,
Gives me some familiar
nurtured
aura.
us. But what did it ask in return? Just our honesty, our hard work, our contribution. But what are we doing? We are bounded by chains of unemployment, fleeing abroad in search of opportunities. We are trapped by the selfish games of political parties. Corruption has woven a web that is extinguishing the light of our futures. Youth, rise! We are the torch bearers of change. If you do not raise our voices, who will? If you do not raise our voices, who will? If you do not build this nation, who will? We are the fire that will burn away the darkness. We are the storm that will sweep away injustice and bring
I started
prosperity.
believing in the
Nepal,
reincarnation.
our mother, this country gave us birth, nurtured us.
Massive aura. Next one. Japanese man makes 80,000 a year renting himself out as a do-nothing friend. I have found a new purpose in life.
Organ in women that stays warm after death. What? My dick. What is the only organ in women that stays warm after?
You know what? She's not even hot anymore. Not funny. Next one. Every time I make my cinnamon toast, it reminds me of the Hiroshima victims and I get a bit sad. Next one. Another laptop roast. Next one. There is always a third option. Why not both? Next one. Don't throw out those head. You can turn them into handy night lights for your kids. They will love it. Alpha, Beta, and Sigma betraying Math to join Brain Rot. Next one. Eat M&M's with Eminem, spend 50 cents with 50 cent. Watch XXX with XXXTentacion. Open heart surgery with Dr. Dre. I would smoke 2 packs with Tupac. Diddy with Diddy. Go to Mars with Bruno Mars. Go to Mars with Bruno Mars. Go west with Kenny. Next one. Home crematorium and popcorn maker. Where the fuck did I found this shit? She looks so happy. Must be her husband. Can we put the popcorn in the body for a real blast? Mom, there's a bit of grandma in my popcorn. Next one. Modern day Spider-Man. Well, at least she's not, you know, molested, of course, right? So, let's better be safe for any accusations. So. Next one. Maybe I will buy you armor too. Yes, good idea. Medieval memes are the best. Change my mind. Next one.
Oh, check out this tattoo on my girlfriend. Whoa. Ready? Wait, what?
Ooh. Wait. Your girlfriend is my dad?
Yo, check out this tattoo on my girlfriend.
Whoa.
Ready?
This joke has 2 layers. Next one.
Who are you?
I'll be your waiter this evening. What can I get y'all started with? I'll do the soup. And for you, sir?
I'll have what he's having.
I'll be right back with those soups. You okay?
We were just in your room.
What?
How did we get here?
Oh, I don't know. I made a reservation 4 months ago.
Without talking to me.
Can you go 5 seconds without complaining?
I could go 10. You happy now?
It was the best 10 seconds of my life.
Cheer pyramid?
Where? You're acting like a child.
I am not.
Can we get this guy a kid's menu?
Are you joking?
Do I look like
What
someone
the
who's
fuck?
joking?
Dude, sit down and eat your soup.
This is some Inception shit going
Wait.
on.
What?
Jericho, I'm sorry.
No. I'm so cold.
Am I drunk or something?
How's that?
I thought I lost you for a second.
Can't get rid of me that easy.
This is some mastermind. Next one. Respect the motorcycle for holding them. Bro. This is the hardest grip in his life. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for today's episode and see you next time. It was a pleasure to meet you. Bye.